Okay, we are going to test this carburetor belonging to Chris Alder from California. I think it goes on a Camaro. He's got all kind of complaints about, he said the carburetor kicks and we don't know what all. We're going to start it up first of all, then we're going to describe exactly what we test and what we're doing. Oh, my. As you see, it started right up. No complaint there, no fuel leaks, nothing. We're checking her out. As you can also see, we have all the electronics disconnected. This carburetor should run just fine without the electronics. Because all that does right there, that reduces the fuel by 5% at medium to high speed for fuel consumption. Has no other effect on the operation if it's running properly. This one here controls the ignition timing and the shifting of the transmission. This carburetor mixture is setting on at 12 parts of air to 1 part of gas. That is optimum perfect. You can we've not touched, as you can see, we're not no magician. We have not touched this thing with human hands except molded it on there. Now we're wrapping it up. As you can see, it's still holding right about 11.5 to 12, which is fine. Now, you can't get any more perfect than that. I mean, that is absolutely flawless. Now what we're going to do, the only thing we actually should do, you should speed this up a little bit. We notice when it's idled real low, which indicates that when they had it on the car, that the car probably had air leaks in it. Probably some of these vacuum hoses that he had hooked to different orifices, they were probably something wrong with them. So he had it idled a little bit too slow. So that indicates he probably had it hooked up with vacuum leaks. So we're going to readjust it. Now, once again, with his mechanics, if you want to really test it, you cap everything off. Cap it all off. And now we're going to hook the electronics to it. Then the way this electronic computer does, it applies current to those terminals in there, and that will thin out the mixture. If it's working correctly, as soon as we start applying electricity, this will stall up the engine. That is absolutely flawless. Absolutely perfect. Now we're going to restart it. We're going to turn the computer off. We're going to restart it. And I'm going to rev this engine up. Now see, the computer's got to reset itself. Okay. Reset. Watch till the red light goes out in the infrared over here. I'm going to have to manually rev it up. There's at 2,000 RPM. That's approximately about 50 miles an hour. Now watch as we add electricity to this. You watch. I'm only going to add 1 amp, 2 amps, 3, 4. You see that? That thing is working perfect. Now we're going to bring it back down. Back down to about 12 again. Mr. Chris, I would suggest you get a new mechanic. Stop emailing us with all your complaints. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this unit. You know, it's been almost a year, I think. You have complained and sent emails. I think you hold a world record for complaints. At least with this company anyway. And your problem is in your car, not in a carburetor. You need to get rid of all your stupid wannabe mechanics and get somebody who knows what they're doing. Try running that car without this stuff plugged in. Car will probably run perfect. But other than that, you've got some other trouble. You got a bad motor, bad valves, exhaust system plugged up. Some of these vacuum leaks, who knows what it is, but it's not that carburetor. So it will be on its way back to you. And just to get you out of my face, I'm not even going to charge you for return shipping or for all this testing. Just to get you out of here.